Oh, I forgot we got Luna up there too. Okay, I don't think there's anything I want to touch here. I might as well give some equipment to you two, because you're here. Right, who wants a ton of MP? Well, a lot of people do. Who am I going to give a ton of MP? I mean, the thing is, I have a lot of supply units, so, like, who do I would not really, like, want to be supplying? I could do Sanai, although I already have the Sunflower on her. Patchy need armor? She doesn't need armor, but she likes it. She does. One thing's for sure, Patchy does not really need MP. Like, I have not had MP issues on Patchy. Does Aaron have guard persist? It's guard. Can't see from this menu, but it's right here. Ooh. I mean, Yuko's not terrible for it. I don't think I'm gonna give it to her though. You don't use MP. I feel like Karumi does chew through some MP, but I feel like it's kind of a waste to give it to her. I feel like you already have the beer and the remedy. I don't feel like I need it on you girls. You already have a I guess what I'll do is I'll give you. I'll swap out your Sunflower for the reactor. Well, you don't care as much anymore, though. No, let's still keep the reactor on. No. You don't need the reactor anymore. The Sunflower's more than fine. So then, who wants it? Feels like such a waste to put on Karumi. I'm not mixing this story from Lab 3 bleeding into this now. If we're fighting a Toho character, it's this game. That's the rule of thumb. Do I just give it to you? You know, that feels bad, though. I have nobody to give it to. I can take the Seeds of Unknown form off. Now let's just. I don't know what to do. Dumped. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm fumbling and bumbling. This is the hardest part of today. It's not going to be the Okuu part 2. It's the It's who the fuck do I give this item to? I've given her ignore distance. No, I didn't. I've not given her ignore distance. Yeah, but then like, who do I give the Sunflower to? Because she doesn't need the mana as nearly as much anymore now that she's in her land form. Because both of these are ammo based, and it's what I'm clicking often with her. And like this is also ammo based too. Like the only thing that's not ammo based she's clicking is C-split. Maybe that's good enough. No, it can't be. I refuse to believe. But then what? I'm gonna lose this game. Fine, let's do this. You don't need a pumpkin. Instead of a pumpkin, let's give you some tea. I got tea. I mean, I don't... Ignore distance is good. It's not broken, though. So there's no need for it. Like, it's a good thing, don't get me wrong, but, like, it's not... How much I want to juice you up. Gonna love you a bit. There's something else I wanted to go look at. What was it? Hovering over you. I was hovering over like you. Hidden derangement. Wait, what do I want the port I hear, or do I want Howery? Stone Ball's interesting, but then she'll just ignore my persist with something probably. Grab the Cowrie this time. Worst comes to worst, I can just swap it out anyway. If it doesn't work out. Final chapter. Oh, it's the final chapter of the game, guys. The game's over after this. That's what that means. It says final chapter, right? You can tell it's dramatic because she's got a new sprite. Or a new icon, at least. Game's over. Yeah, we'll ignore the whole other next chapter. Ugh. Ugh. Master Spark? You know, a better question is, why the fuck wasn't anybody else, like, helping try to attack these things? Hey, do I? Ow, I didn't expect that. Was there an explosion nearby? Could be happening in a remote place like this. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of convenient spirits. What is this? This used to be a forest, didn't it? But now... Don't tell me she did this. Ah, Minamitsu's ship. Made to the surface. We're near the base of the mountain, so what's it look like outside? Yeah, it was a joke, because I've seen Final Chapter before. I think I made the Final Chapter joke on the Scarlet Devil Final Chapter. No, wait, it's all burnt. Did Okuu do all this? Locate the enemy and fast. Can't believe we're letting this much damage happen like this. Uchiwa's over there, everyone. Did she deal with Shiro's minions already? Must have damaged the area when she did. Let's just get over to her. Okuu, can you hear me? Are you okay? We followed you here. Drive, that gives her power. What's wrong? Don't you recognize us? Did she really go berserk from that earlier attack? Can't read her mind. Her mind's voice is being drowned out by all the fear from the yokai she's attacked, as well as the god's raging power. So she's completely lost sight of herself? What do we do? Well, we gotta beat her up, just like in Sokyo tradition. Think we have time for that? We leave her alone, the whole surface world becomes a sea of fire. Our top priority is protecting the surface. We'll use our full strength to suppress Uchiwa's. Okay, everybody, launch. Capture all of her spell cards. Victory, protect the surface. I assume that just means kill her. Falcon ships defeat. Okay, I was gonna be concerned if like Reimu and Marissa were if they die I lose, but that's good to know that I can sack off my pawns. This is a very big map. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 bombs in there? 5 bombs? How generous. That's always a good sign. Whose theme is this? Oof, can't pin it on top of my head. Last remote, I say extra stage theme, yeah. Okay, let's put you in the back because we don't care about you anymore. Saki's already got her kills. I don't have the best Yuko alternate targets here. So, what alternates do you have that I'm like slightly more interested in? So I can sack people off to juice up Yuko? I think for this battle, I will give you this. Try this out. Okay, time to wipe. What devastation! So that's what happens when Yatagarasu's power is unleashed without restraint. Okuu, you may die. It's like a natural disaster. How can we stop that? How can... Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're not going to be able to stop. Worrying about the safety of the surface is fine and dandy, but make sure to keep yourself safe, too. I don't think Ucho is even registering what that we're here. I can't just watch this. Going to Orin? We can restrain the god's power. I'm sure she'll settle down. Stuff like that. You're still hurt from earlier, though, Miss Satori, so direct us from the ship. Okay, just don't danger yourself. Those humans look like they're going to fight that yokai. Not even they can do anything about the ridiculous power of her. Yep, no, we can't even do anything about... We can't even beat her. Minamitsu should just forget about them and get out of here. Okay, people, can't afford to go anything to go anything less than all out. Words are hard. You just going in. Oh yeah, you know she's going in. What is this, Eva? There you go. If we don't stop her here, then this will be the start of something a whole lot worse. Come on, everyone, let's do this. Don't worry, I knew he was gonna sit in the corner and then eventually come around. Ooh, that rock's got big defense, bro. Holy base. These guys are all 1 to 6. $150 plus power, you gain +1 to action per turn, 55% accurate rate. Something tells me I don't get this power. Find the effect of Prevail and Instinct. Wow, look at these crazy abilities like Key All, Prevail Plus, and Erosion that I don't get. Break Power plus 20%, 20%'s cringe. 5 spells. 2 of them are maps. Already has a Giga Flare. Are you a fucking Giga Flare? Really, girl? Excel, Focus, Alert, Devote Plus. Faith and Valor. Devote Plus makes it cheaper. I assume that's our current active. You can use its equipped items on allied units, including rear units within 1 space. It can be done after moving. Doing so will end the unit's turn. When cast, Devote affects both units in a pair. That's nice. Otherwise, not the most interesting. Schmoozer is a funny name. Spleen Eater. Well, girls, time to lock in. And by girls, I mean like you and you. She never starts with a Giga Flare. Yeah, her Devote is cheaper. Let's just kind of get everyone in the range, the vicinity, the realm. Wait, what's Special Resistance Plus? Gotta be reduced below 120. Well, not that I really am going to reduce you anyway. Because that's not that feasible. Whee! Lily White, you go, girl! Oh, Reimu, you're so dead. So are you, Marissa. And you know what? That's fine. You girls can die and be my sacrifices. Whee! Oku's also cooked. What? No. Do this. Easy dodge. Because the spirits are only moving when they get in range. I'm only a bit closer, but I can already feel the heat. Oh, the trees nearby are already burnt. Keep moving forward. We're not going to let it get any worse. Right. Maximize output to the barrier. So, Mimitsu and Ichirin really are playing the fun fighting for the humans. Why can't yokai just act like yokai and stop caring what happens to strangers? Keep fighting like that, they're gonna be in danger real soon. She's gathering energy again. Mimitsu, watch out! Anyway, what are you doing here? Who cares? Just move! Pro's about to shoot. What, this distance? Convenient, X marks the spot. Incoming bombardment. Here comes the new introduction. We can't evade it. Oh, come on, it's already lost half its health. It's fucking over. 30 ranging Giga Flare, yeah. Oh, good ship crash. What about everyone on the bridge? Ow. Okay, the ship looks. Heavy damage to the port side. Boost reactor power is falling. We can't fly like this. Oh, if they take it. You take another hit, they're done for. Only we had completed the flying granary. We might have been able to dodge that. I mean, we could just use, like, sense. Right? Like I have access to sense right now. This is looking bad. We need to protect the ship somehow. No, we can still fly. If we if we all draw on our own spirit energy. Ichirin, ask Unzen to help too. Okay, Unzen. Where's Renosuke? We need Renosuke here. Renosuke will win us this fight. You can't supplement the boost reactor's energy with the power from a few yokai. Everyone trying is reckless. Even trying is reckless. Anything is better than being dead weight. You can't just run away when this is happening to the surface. Hold on, you're seriously gonna keep fighting? If we don't, then we'll never protect anything. It's only thanks to you that the spirit cannon is still functional, Nue. Nue? Why are you sticking out your necks like this? Just run away. Isn't that the best way to protect that precious ship of yours? Nue. Wouldn't you have been able to dodge it better if you had all those fragments I hid? Why aren't you mad at me? Or can you not even do that when you're trying to look cool for the humans? Sorry, Nue, but this isn't really the best time to talk about this, but... We're not trying to lick any human boots here. We're doing this because we have something to protect. What are you talking about? My home is in both the Palanquin ship Hijiri gave to me, and in all the bonds I've formed since then. You're one of those people too, so why shouldn't I want to protect you? All the... Okay, ship stabilized. We can still fight. Convenient. Okay, Nue, let's put a pin in this for Meow. A convenient vigor cast. But Mimitsu, I still... It's really the place to talk, is it? Nue, are you supporting us? Don't get me wrong, Baka. It's not like I was convinced by your little speech or anything, Baka. It's not like I want to give you this or anything, Baka. I just don't want to let Minamitsu's precious ship get any more damage than it already is. Nue. Whee! We got 2 new people! Yippee! Wow, and this one has power, unlike the last one. Cloaked. Cloak, alert, focus, adapt. Another adapt user. And confuse. One turn enemies have their accuracy rates halved. I can remember my bullseye. Wow. That's interesting. Reduce SP's cost of Confused to 50. Wonder what it costs normally. Instinct, support attacks, shotgunning. 4 to 8. 1 to 5, 1 to 4. These two are post-move, of course. Ooh, what I actually should do is click one of these. I'll end this in a single hit. You wanna know the funny thing? She didn't end it in a single hit. Yeah, let's give Nue a kill. Annoying pest. Bite me. Okay, it's gonna be all on your backs this fight, Prison Rivers. I hope you know. Should kill with the bullseye. As long as we hit. Easy. I think you're killing right now. Yeah, not don't have enough power to start picking up kills quite yet. Fine, Raimi, you get a kill. I'll let you get one. Nice. You know what, Marissa? I'll let you get a kill, too. Well, if you earn it. Get enough power to kill things. She got a backpack. Too bad I don't have enough fucking points to get her a backpack right now. She's strong enough as is. She doesn't need one at the moment. I'll give her a defender as a backpack eventually, but I do not have the points for it at the moment, tragically. Flanny, Flanny, bee! Just put everyone in the boat and run away. Okay, she's still vibing over there for the time being. Okay, the back ones are coming. I guess this is the area we're gonna start making conflicts for. Go Mei-Ling, you're gonna put Mei-Ling, you do all the bulky work. Hey, she's on the move! Final damage plus 1,000. That's pretty basic. Right, you have Zeal. I mean, might as well hit the dodge. Worst comes worst, blocks it. Hey, Ucho! Did you recognize us? If you can hear me, then power down. Ugh. No, she's totally out of it. Six Tori's right. Conscious is getting displaced by the god's raging power. Urgh. Here she comes. I found a good sparring partner. Yeah, yeah, good one. 20%. We dodge these. Easy. This is a lot of Danmaku. Might just kill by default. Sure did. The problem is, what's the trigger for her deciding to Yatagarasu Flame, and what's the trigger for her deciding to Giga Flare is kind of my biggest concern. You hit these 85% of the time, I believe. Glad I believed. Always believe. Well, during non-spell, she'll Yatagarasu in Action 1, Giga Flare in Action 2. Lovely. Then the other annoying thing is her aim. That's a separate issue. Choose the map. You should always target Reimu. Problem is approaching in this massive field of Danmaku. It does seem to target based on number of units hit. Lovely. That was the wrong skill. Oh, the people who want to move forward just have such a hard time doing it right now. Why is support off? Or 2% evade's not bad. Right, Graves is active. Okay, so it's 5, then 2, then 7. Yeah, that's enough to one-shot that. Defense drops are a hell of a drug, aren't they? Okay, so knowing the range is good. Baku, she's not the only one who died. So if it's... So if that's range-based, then the best thing is... How many units do I have? Assuming Nue joins, we have... I'm gonna assume when these girls are combined, they count as one, although I don't know that fact. Although I probably want to leave the Baka split at some point. So let's assume we got... Well, it's also interesting with the boat. Because the boat can bail people out who need to for a time. So I guess the question is when she starts spell carding, is she going to keep Giga Flaring or is she going to do other things? Because then the answer is just to figure out how do I get a majority of units on one side that can handle the flare. So who can do that well? So the answer is obviously going to be Yuyiko. Because I want Reimu plus some people to... Unfortunately, it really sucks that you cannot pair anyone with Reimu this mission. You can always hide in the boat. Does not lock their slot. I'm pretty sure I looked at their slots and I couldn't put anyone there because they keeps being locked for single units. Let's see. How do I want to do this? So you, and probably you. So let's separate them. So you. Let's say you. And you. So that is 5 units. Claw is good. These 2 are good. You're okay with persist. For now. Now you're a little awkward, so we bring the boat with you. Qua is fine for bait. It's already up to 4. Sanai is fine bait. Reimu's got to also be bait. Because Reimu has to bait her. Yeah, but then Reimu just dives to the flare. So Reimu should actually go up with Mei Ling. Well, yeah. Or Wriggly Roo. Although Wriggly Roo is also a really good target to put with this group. Cannot skip this animation. Kaboom! Yeah, unfortunately, Nue, you're not the best here. But this is what? That's 9, 10, 11 units. I can avoid some branches here, so... She is who? And making sure we get her going in the right direction. Fortunately, Reimu should be helpful for that. I should kill the Danmakuing one first. You always hit these 88% of the time. Easy, Okuu. I don't want these girls on top of each other, so I do want to break them at some point. So we're just gonna have to work on her position, on where exactly Okuu is. Get her to the point where she's not moving, though. That'd be great. So let's get you. I don't need all this spam. You're actually really good to put next. I said, you're fine in this group. You should be okay, but you can bundle up in the boat probably at some... Bonk. Oh no! 700 damage! It's over. Mailing's dead. I like accuracy. Bidding those guys up is going to be a little... Well, but I do intend to kind of split these punks. I'm gonna be careful with how close I get to Okuu in this turn. Come on, Rumia, get the hit. Rumia, you're... Give you a kill. So I should only need to force like 4 or 5 out at a time. Cope. Also, maybe should focus with some of them. Okay, you're moving this direction, which is curious. Okay, now she's after Reimu. This is the one thing we wanted to happen. Go for the 20% evasion. It hits it, but otherwise Mailing just blocks it. Yep. Love this. On the day, totally. I got a good handful of perfect Sanyos, and I'm feeling a lot better with Sanyo right now. So that is something, I guess. This, frickin' Danmaku is really cringe. Okuu. So I'm wasting all of my alerts. Okay, so it's 5. It goes wider here and like here. Should she not do any of the shenanigans and just keep trying to attack Reimu from here? That Danmaku's really cringe. You have the remedy to heal yourself up with if necessary. I'm gonna hope that works how I think it does. If it doesn't, then we reset again. That's not going to quite pick the kill. Anyway, you hit these every time. Anyway, what the fuck is wrong with you? Good grief. Gosh, that was beyond atrocious. Because I don't have anyone that can hit at that range. Oh my gosh, anyway, why were you like this? It's so disgusting. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Kurumi can bail me out. Surely. Well, I'm always cooking sense here with you. One of these hits. I got concerned there for a second. Okay, alert. You're alerted. You're alerted. You're alerted. Persist should work on it, right? Alert. Alert. Oh, persistent lower? Okay. Okay, do what I want you to. Attacking Kasume? It's annoying, but it shouldn't be the end of the world. Yep, that's what I want. That's what I was hoping for. Wriggle, you're gonna be you gotta be the goat here, girl. Well, I guess I could put it on Roomba here. Well, split it a bit. Am I willing to risk to? I can't waste an alert. Deny. You're killing me. Really? Oh, nice. Free kill for Reimu. Damn, it's just off. Why is Kasume blocking? Why not make Rumiov do the blocking? I don't understand this game sometimes. Another bomb. Hit these. Him. Hope this kills. Beautiful. Ignore what's right behind you, Okuu. That doesn't matter. Okay, you go back in. Hit these. Thank you. One of these hit. Okay, thank you. Sacrifice and Centrifuge Forge up to level 2. Multiplies final damage dealt of the attack by 1.8. You will ignore Damaku movement penalties, but be unable to dodge the next attack. That is an interesting thing. Oh, Rumi is the damaged one. The Doi, I'm very smart. All of y'all are good, right? I should have. What's rouse? Power. Pew pew pew! Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus the one inside. Makes 9. Interesting. Oh, because it didn't block. That's why. Why are you doing the things I don't want you to do, Okuu? I should click guard. Never mind, they're not going for her. These ones are, though. He's flickering. Skill issue. Should click focus on top of it, just to... Who needs P, right? Who needs MP, right, guys? Go get him, Okuu. Great job, girl. Okay, surely now she's gonna target Reimu. Cope. Since I'm split enough, I can drop some people inside too. Like you. People I'm like slightly concerned about her targeting. Shoop! And we have mana again. Crazy how that works. Two, 3, 1, 2. What? Just be safe. I really doubt she'll do it, but I've seen crazier. No, this is actually a problem because she is gonna be the target then. So I can't use Mystia for that. Who's in the box? Bunch of sacrifices. Why are you just target the what? Why is she just changing her targets from before? Oh, I know why. No, that doesn't make sense though. Why are you just changing your targets? Because she's not even focused. It just, what? It makes no sense. Like, Reimu's literally right fucking there. And she... I don't understand this targeting in the least. I guess what I should do is I should just pass a bunch of turns and then see who she targets. She'd do? She's just not attacking Reimu. Let's move you back here. So I should combine you and you. I should have alerted. Gonna pick up the kill anyway. I assume she'll never target the Prism Rivers, because not the Prism Rivers, the Bakas. She has the same fucking targets. So, it's just gonna be... It's just gonna be a gamble, so I have to change my strategy then. At least the Giga Flare or the big one should be consistent. If that one's not consistent, then there's no saving it. Because why Kasume? That's the one that makes the least sense. Like, if you attack Kurumi, that's, like, the Kurumi attack I can understand a bit. The Kasume is the one that makes no sense to me. The Lily White attack, that one makes sense. But why Kurumi? Checked Okuu, that would make sense, but she doesn't. Why? No, not why Kurumi. Why Kasume? Guess I just bench Reimu. No, benching Reimu's not a good idea, though. Unless I bench about everyone. Bar what, 3 units? Probably what I need is 3 units. 3 to 4. Who can I even use? The boat? Yuiko Cope. But that's it, I run out of units after that. That can't be the play. Because the problem is, I can try to have 5 units in a circle, but that means I have to have 6 exposed to the laser. Hmm. The problem with blocking is that like I have blockers, but the blockers do need to be healed. So you'd love to be able to do Aaron with that, but if it's not consistent, then like that's just another person that gets in the way. Unless I could try to gamble on Lily White. Lily White supporting Mei Ling. Which doesn't sound like the worst thing. This cutscene's gotta play every time, too. I could deploy Reimu to that squad as well. You can't the far away no matter what you try. Could put Reimu as well. I don't hate that. She's not moving yet. I think she's moving next turn. I love that you're attacking me. I should have expected it when I moved up. Question is, where's Okuu gonna start moving? I hope this kills. Beautiful. you to trust up you. Straight down, you don't love that. And that was in range? I should have looked at that. I should. Okay. Okay, so that's the start. You hit a 95 every time, right? Told you. The Prism Rivers are about to feast. Pluggo, thank you for the 5 streak. Appreciate it. Beat Mystic Square last night. Nice. Okay, so 1, 2, boom, boom, 1, 2. Wait. 2, boom, boom. Wait. No with Mima, nice. I mean, Mystic Square is a hard 1cc game. But you're the one who needs to not do attack. Because you're the one that gets combined. Go the one on the right just because it's the one I feel like a little bit safer with. Like, I'm like, it should be fine, but like... Squaring my mistake. I think this is a good guard and then guts up opportunity with them. So that's baiting 3 to the left. I guess I will sense. Persist. I'm not gonna sense with you though. Okay, let's throw out New Huju. Alert. Deploy Marissa, because if an accident happens to Marissa, I'm not that upset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, her range of her Danmaku is her base attack range. You're good. You're a good outie. Let's throw one more just to be a little safey. And realistically, I want that one more to be Orin. That does seem like a little dangerous. So I want to do this. Did I click the button with you? No, that's sent. You're alerted, you're alerted. You want to be persisted. That should be baiting 5 down. And then I do want to trust... You don't have a heal on your sub, right? Besides your item, but I don't want to use the item right. Meow. Spam Daunt on her, try to get her to lose her power coat. Do we cast spells from within the boat? Might as well rip the trust with Ichirin, because Ichirin's SP is not as... yeah, SP is not as useful. Other, like... I'm a little concerned about, like, these two pebblers, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. Holy, she listened? Okay, and the laser went down. That's exactly what we want to see. You're annoying. Ship's blocking, that's fine. Go for the evade then. %0 chance to hit, love it. 2% chance to be hit? I might be cooked. Love it, but let's click it. Might as well click focus. Job mailing. Love you attacking Okuu, but the others can't, so I'm fine with like an Okuu hit. That's not that big of a deal. Up-Elling my formation. Okay, the Prince of Rivers are the little more noteworthy. To guard this turn, but I should. I should just focus. You think this kills? Oh, Sonny, your tackle is insane. That was a slight mistake. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. You never get hit by an 8% Reimu. I refuse to believe it. Okay. Whew. Let's level up Lunadial, level 4. Something that exists. fine with you being the one to pick up the kill over here. One of these attacks hits. Quick focus on Istia, just to be safe. Good. And then we sense. Actually, I should have just clicked sense, because I'm always clicking sense here anyway. Oops. Easy alert. Easy to vote. And we put you back in the boat. Then we deploy out you. Easy to vote. Alert. Alert. Again, should something happen to like Marissa or Nue, I'm not crying. Perfect. I mean, the nice thing about, like, Reimu here, too, is, like, you know, 26% of the time she could dodge this. She's not going to, but, like, she could. I'm gonna be low on guards for a little bit with Merlin. He's, like, a little bit annoying. Dude, they're getting how many kills across the three of them right now? Where'd my music go? Music machine broke? There's nothing but silence. Well, I hope people appreciate the music. It literally just stopped. Dude, there's a limited amount of flukes. I mean, yeah. I think this is a fine time for the remedy. Let's move first. And then dinning. And then remedy. They've been continuing through. I want to play out the turn. I'm gonna play out the turn, and then I'll save. I'll get the music back. But it's kind of funny, and I want to keep it for a second. Okay, so you're all good. You girls should be fine. Should never aim up. Should never aim right. Hit the 26% one of these times, Reimu. It literally doesn't really do much, but it'd be cool. I think I'd rather click focus, because focus is close to a guard here anyway. Gonna eat up a lot of MP that I don't have. Ooh, that didn't quite kill. Nothing but the sound of silence. And dying wisps. Yeah, that stage was yeah. Good talk, Gunzen. Okay. All the wisps are dead. Now what? Now I go pee. I'll be back in a minute. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Buggo. I sure did drink a lot of water and piss a lot of pee. Remember when Zoom was in court? Me too, kid. Okay, how do I riz her up now? It's like the other issue is like Giga Flare targeting. Like is she gonna be Giga Flaring on like other spell guards? Slowly edge these girls forward. I'm scared to move you. Like, I'm scared that you'll break if I move you. Like, I have a setup, and, like, I'm scared that the moment I, like, do, like, one small thing different, it's gonna just break. You can handle Okuu like this? Problem is, I'd like to stall and like try to cover my MPs, but that's like not the easiest thing to do. Did I? Yeah, I didn't. I'm very smart. Listen, I knew I had guts. I knew I have guts. It's fine. Radiation ain't stopping me. You will die braver than most. Well, actually, why would I try to, like, jump in when I could just... supply? We do that. We, like... and you up. That should be all of y'all. Wait, Okuu can supply. Okay, Diasay is in range. I repeat, Diasay is in range. Edge a little bit? Surely I can edge forward slightly without it, would it be perfectly fine? Okay, you're here. Single alert does that. We go up here, we supply you. Your MP is should be good now. Persist. Alert. Another alert. I could sacrifice Mystia, that's not that bad of an idea. And then we try to start going in here. Well, we're sacrificing Nue, so... Nue, you tried your best. You did good work. You baited the big cannon for a while. But for whatever reason, she decided to change her aim now, so... Goodbye. Might be because I focused. Beep, 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 beep. You're in ghostly range from here. I'd like to get like a little bit closer. I'd like to get like on the... But you don't have an Excel. Begin the fairies! Ow. Don't worry, I'm Okuu. I'm catching up, boys. Yippee! Don't worry, I'm gonna put in some work. Here we go. 55% chance. Yeah, huh? Let's hit this every time. Okuu, you're literally washed, girl. Holy shit. I should have done that first. That was a mistake. You hit these? Huge. I don't want to break her this turn. I want to get her to really low. She heals a bunch, but she doesn't like full heal. want to start bringing people out soon, but I don't think I want to do it right now. I lied. Huge damage. Assisted. You're alerted. You're alerted. Assist. Alert. I think you're gonna go in the poop tank soon. Lily White's gonna get swapped soon. You still have the beer? You still do have your beer. Why does this have 0 accuracy? Accuracy guard, that is beautiful. Come on, you have like no fucking accuracy, bro. Chance to do 0 damage? Okay, somebody might die here. Should be fine, but like there's a chance she like tries to kill Marissa or like Qua. Or Lily White. No, this is Lily White. She's attacking, that's fine. Lily White's actually like the perfectly fine attack. I don't care. Because you're always going to blast down. Watch her not blast. If she blasted left for no reason, I would have been sad, but like it would have been fine. $50-50? Never lucky. Missed 2 50-50s in a row, by the way. Fucking fact that she has Prevail and it's just like giga high level is so cringe. You might be washed. She just lacks Bullseye. If I finish her here is a big problem that I'm having. I don't think this kills. Not quite, but it means the next thing does. I could bomb to finish. Any bullseye user kills here, though. Nice. Good job. We beat her, but she's still not... Yeah, we beat her. Actually, she's getting even stronger. She's starting to melt her surroundings. Power's on an entirely different level from before. The nuclear fusion is accelerating non-stop. If this keeps up, she completely loses consciousness, as we have much worse. What's up? Yatagrasu's immense power is still being held in check by Oku's mental faculties. So if she loses those completely... Yatagrasu will most likely have nothing left to stop him, and he'll keep generating tremendous amounts of energy. Everything will be burnt to ash, without exception. I feel like if the sun fell out of the sky onto the earth. She's moving! So here she comes. Sustainable nuclear reaction, my favorite. So this one's just ignore alert. And the dark yellow one is ignore. The other side of the spectrum. You're in the awkward spot. This is fine. These guts. You never saw her, did she ever use Giga Flare on a later attack gypsum? Because you said like this in the next spell you kind of just bum rush through. Did you ever see her use them on another spell? I mean, regardless, what I'm doing here is pretty simple. Just bomb below her, just to be safe. Well, that puts little missile Okuu up here in a dangerous spot. But if Okuu dies, then Okuu dies. Watch your new attack. You're right. I should. Spell 3 and final spell she won't. Okay. Good enough for me. Huge damage. huge damage from Kasume. From the top rope. Blood is dead. She's not dead. I'll let her do this turn, and I'll treat this as if it's as what it's been. So I'm thinking I'll do. Can we focus? Small chance to get a small bit of damage in. Ship a good swag on the front lines is their mess. True. Depending on whatever happening here, because the bomb's gone. Wait, when does she reset the fucking Danmaku before or after? She attacks. I don't actually remember. I wish you'd had accuracy or did damage. Problem is, this Prevail is so cringe. Send out you as bait. You have Mystic Memory? I don't even know what the Mystic Memory is. Is that the item that's on you? Yeah, it's the item that's on you. So I think the play is we just act under the assumption that she's not going to Giga Flare, and then just say we're probably losing one or two people. Well, depends on what she does. The fucking persist is so cringe. Since I'm just acting under the assumption that she's not going to blast anyway, because if she blasts, I'm screwed anyway, so I'm just gonna still play under this assumption. And in that case, I'm kind of fine just bringing everyone out. Every bit of damage I do this turn is a bit of damage I don't have to do next turn. Not that you do anything, though. Because you don't have accuracy, right, Meow? Meow! Your alert does not ignore my guard or persist. Get a little bit of misdirection damage in. Again, the damage does add up. Might as well eat the potato. Okay, she's attacking before she's doing that. Okay. Noted. I'm fine with this, though, right? Interesting. So she attacked once, then reset, then attacks again. That's weird. I am very happy with that. It is weird, though. Your mainling's blocking, so not much else to like think about here. Question is, how do I kill this? Start with this. Okay, that's good. Not quite in bomb range, unfortunately. Is it Mistia's time to bait? Right, you have this thing. don't trust that that'll kill. It might. It really might. Zakia. Huge! Ugh. Just how much power is that? We can't take that head on. It's too hot. I'm gonna melt. I don't think we have the time to hope she calms down and lets us talk to her. Prioritize protecting the surface and ourselves. But hold on. We can't just kill her. Orin. She's just swallowed by the power of a god, right? It's not like she wants to do this. Yes, that much I can tell even if I can't hear her in her voice. You realize the situation you're in? There's no time for dragging your feet. But if we could just stop her, then... Everyone, look up ahead. It's giving power in her cannon. Is that the same spell that she used underground? No. No, it's not. It's way worse. 1,000 times stronger. No, another 1,000 times on top of that. Is that even a number anymore? She's raising her power this quickly. Which one? No! Not the PETA. Cannon shaped. Yippee! Infinite. You made hello Pazoots. Player evasion, final of in the very close range. My 75%. Love that. Yee! You can't attack from there. Do what must be done, Lord Vader. I mean, I could try to go for the alert. 25%. It's not bad. Well, I'm focused, but still, I can go for it. Hit the ice beam first to make sure we get the evasion drop. Owie! Let's get a room. Y'all out here. Bullseye. Deploy. So now I go here. Dude, we can't hit here. Some chippage. I have a bunch of bombs if I need to, like, emergency break here. Nice. Okay, Okuu, this is your chance to actually hit for once. Even I can participate! With my brush, I can take down a nuke! And you know what she can also do? She can dodge the power of the sun. Freezed. Great job, Okuu. That's why you're the best. Who else is in here? Orin? Well, Orin could be a sacrifice. Actually, she's probably like a bomb sacrifice. Okuu goated, she's always been. Okay, rip off the formations. Number one. I mean, I might as well use a reflection. I love taking no damage. Luna, you the GOAT? Luna ready to just tank the sun. You hit these. 82%. You hit these. See, I told you. Okay, the last 7,500 is the hardest, unfortunately. Partially because accuracy. Mostly because accuracy. I don't necessarily know what this does, what we're lucid now. Of naturalizing the fantasy. Oh, I see how it is, by the way, Reimu. When I'm up against your Hime, the fight I can more than actually handle in-game, you don't start pulling out bullshit powers out of your ass. But, like, when we're here, now you do? Okuu Dark, because she's going insane. Everyone's out. Oops. Should have done this first. Yeah, always punished. Well, there's a way around it. So it's a little bit punished, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, there's the sacrifice back. That's lovely. Okay, this should definitely kill then, based on the math. Yep. How about that? That seemed like it worked a little. Yeah. Breathing's getting all ragged. Oku's in pain. Even though she's lost consciousness, she's still feeling pain. Not just her body, either. I'm sure her mind is in pain as well. Deep down, she must be desperately fighting to stop herself. Isn't there some way we can return her voice? If we do, maybe that could help us be her divine power. Satori, can you still not hear her voice? It's indistinct, but I feel like I'm closer than I was before. Might be able to find a chance to communicate with her. Can't exactly give up on her after hearing that. Right, no matter what fiery hoops we have to jump through. Bring it, we'll see who's tougher. Do my best to endure, so you do the same. Fury at the start of turn gained extra actions each time they land a hit. What? Huh? Meow? The lie, by the way, she just gets 5 gajillion attacks. Oh, nice. Bro, why can't I hit you? See, I had to spend. Ooh, that's actually a good point. Hold on, let's switch to Mystia here. Why am I losing frames? Internet, excuse you? Well, who else needs to act? Just these punks. Woo! Now everyone suddenly has HP again. Crazy how that works. Oh, I just realized that this has minus 175% defense and minus 137 evasion in this range. Is moving Lily White up a good idea? Eh, if she dies, she dies. I'll see, before you go, Mystia, just get a bomb off. Like, that's a lot of damage. So I should have done that bomb earlier, but, you know. Okay, what's this gonna look like? Flawn? Flawn's your target? That's I'm not that upset by that. Actually, wait, is this just kind of fine? Well, you can at least take one. Pew! You know what's gonna be? You know what's gonna be a real shame? Oku's gonna join my party at some point. She's not gonna be this strong. Unbelievable. Look out, Bucket coming through. The Bucket goat. Uh-oh, Mystia. I mean... Wait. Sense? To get some Yuko damage through. I hope you keep targeting Mystia. Honestly, I'd actually be perfect. I'd actually be happiest if you went back to targeting Flawn, because I can renew Flawn. Take her MP back. Sink or swim, and I choose to dive right into it. Hey, that's not much damage, but damage is damage. It all adds up. That's all she decided to do. So no extra actions there, because we dodged, I guess. Do I have enough confidence I can blow through this phase and the next one? She didn't land a hit. True, on Kasume, she did land a hit. Although, I actually blew off the Danmaku that was below her, so it wasn't active on her during that attack. Think about that in a second. So thought number one is, how do I break this spell? Oh, smiles all just kaboom. That'd be really funny. That'd be really fucking silly. What do you mean, oh? Oops. Here, excuse you. Yeah, I blew up the Danmaku that was below her, so it wasn't active when that effect was sitting there. I love bullseye cheese. Nice. Great job, Luna. This is why you're so fucking good. Ugh. We actually stopped it! Yep, it's over. Looks like Ucho's attacks have eased up for now. And only for now. After this, her rampage will accelerate even further. If we're gonna talk to her, this is our only chance. Oku's voice is still so faint. I need to get right next to her to communicate. I can't possibly want to approach her while she's rampaging. I'll go. You sure about this? Yatagarasu could flare up at any moment. It's our only chance, right? Can't just sit back and watch. We've always been together, so let me do this now. What? Auron. This is nothing. She's suffering just as bad as I am. Okuu, it's me, Auron. Auron? Who hurt her? Okuu, you know who I am, right? It's me! Auron, why are you here? Why else? I came to get you. Those yokai before are all gone now, so you don't need to use the power of the god anymore. Good, I can talk. I have something I want to say to everyone. I'm trying my best, but... We know you have. Mr. Tori and the surface dwellers are all worried about you. No, that's not what I wanted to say. I don't think I can make it. Guys, I can't believe Oku's gonna die. What are you talking about? Pretty soon I'll be swallowed up by Lord Yatagarasu and I won't be able to hold him back. Before that happens, I need you to... How did you say that? That's ridiculous! You can't just resign yourself like that. Aren't we right here with you? Who cares it's some stupid god? Just keep holding him back and we'll go home together. And from now on, we'll... Bad, she's starting to go even more out of control. What should I have done, Auron? I wanted power, but all I did was cause more trouble for Miss Satori. It just can't do anything. Okuu! Hell in Heaven meltdown. Bomb range -2. You fucking skank. Danmaku shaped. Okay, well that's simple enough. She's already scanned, yep. I already did do dice, so that is tragic. Fuck! Ranges are all crippled! Son of a bitch! Oh, that's cringe, bro! Better save one for the next attack. Got it. Two to two, my favorite. Head music, yeah. Huge, huge, huge. Okay. Actually, I should have put her in the boat. You girls can still combine. That's huge. Huge valor. Oh, big damage. Huge damage, even. Some would say the biggest damage. This is 150. Whenever you hover over characters, sometimes if there's an updated power, it goes to refill the power. But if you like open a menu as it's refilling, it'll like pause the power. How many turns is the final attack? Is it just one turn, or is it going to be multiple? Spleen Eater! Weird question mark? Okay. Paper, it's 5 turns. Uh-oh. I like paper. Actually, things when she gains 750 power. Love that. Well, let's just try to trigger it this turn, and then hope that, like, letting a single action of hers pass through isn't gonna be the end of the world. Blonde is putting so much work, by the way. Reimu, the exact opposite. Aaron? Aaron? Hit this. Hit this if you're real, Aaron. Paper. Huge, Aaron. Huge. I want to save the option to be able to renew. Right, you girls can't do anything separate right now, so it's just a Grosso, Sense, Valor. Wait, hold on. I actually want to see something. After, I will. No, I'm gonna hold the surprise. Hold the surprise to the main menu. What the kill? Lily White. You're not gonna be able to hit her though. Dude, imagine. Wait. This won't kill you if it does hit. But we will try it. Do it! Hit this! Do it, Okuu! Oh, huge damage, Okuu. You're so beautiful! Okay, who actually wants the kill? I don't want to give it to Reimu. It's lame. Give it to Yuko. Yeah, he needs XP. She actually doesn't really need any XP. Sad thing. Urumia does need some XP, but... I should have cheered, or... Yeah, cheered. Get more points. Whatever. Did we do it? Kazucho, can we talk to her again? No use, she's totally lost consciousness. And we can't talk to her? Irk? All the shaking, I'm losing control of the rudder. Feels like there's some power drawing everything toward her. This is our worst case scenario. This possibly get any worse than it already is. The runaway fusion reaction has reached its limits. It's now about to enter its final stage. When stars burn up their life force, they become unable to support their own body and collapse in upon themselves. Gravitational collapse. If that happens, energy of the collapse will raise Gensokyo in an instant. And obviously, as its core, Uchiwa won't survive either. Oh no! Is there any way to stop it? There's only one. Suppress Yatagarasu's power and stop all nuclear fusion. But stopping the runaway reactor core could potentially spell doom for Uchiwa herself. Still not giving up on saving her. Even in the state she was in, she was still thinking of us. I can't just abandon someone like that. I'll ask as well. Sorry. Right before her inner voice vanished, she was crying, and apologizing over and over again. After doing that, I don't want to even consider losing her. I beg of you, save Okuu. I'd save her if you hadn't asked. Nobody wants to end this any other way. You'll see her Yatagarasu's power without hurting her? I said I was gonna save her, and I will. What? Sup, son, my beloved. Rissa's going off. Unique skill change from erosion to life force reactor. This change persists even if unit is bombed. Its defense accuracy rate increases as unit's HP decreases. MP regen, no HP regen. You lose the HP regen and the effect of prevail plus are weakened, but maximum increase to 750. In addition, when HP reaches certain thresholds, power increased by 150. Sub. How does this... That's the wrong skill. So am I fine to just chip? Fuck. I've been trying to suppress Yatagarasu's power all this time. This whole thing is just messed up. I even got Yokai asking me for help. You said saving her was the only acceptable option, right, Marissa? Yeah, this is all wrong. Well, anything else get hurt, not Gensokyo or not Uchiwa. Can't reach her. We can reach her if we put all our strength together. We'll push forward once more. Shoop. Maybe hold with everyone and then just try to blow her up next turn. How many bombs do we got left? 3? A Daunt, that's true. Not that I have that many. You're not the Daunt user. You are. Yeah. Sorry, Ootsie. Ootsie. I know it's supposed to be hard for you. Trying to stop the sun is going to be hard for us, too. Screw me, stay back there. Ellie? I'm the one who has to go first at times like these. How else am I going to show you how cool I am? Well, it's true that if we have one person bear the brunt of the damage. No way, then we wouldn't all get to go home. She's right, no one would be happy if you settled this by sacrificing someone. I mean, if we're doing this, we're doing it together. We're all in it, and then we all go home together. I say, with all of our feelings together as one, this might just work. Let's go. We still need to deliver her ticket back to the underworld. Dodged it. Tee-hee! Okay, order. Order is important here. I mean, as much as full power mode is like decent, full power mode is pretty fucking good, but like, I kind of feel like I would need the ice beam. Someone needs to bomb that endurance off of her. And the bomber is probably just Lily. Yeah, the endurance is gone. That's great. Click Valor. No way Uchiwa wanted any of this. I'm sure hurting us is making her miserable. She's not a baddie. She kind of bad. After we stop Yatagarasu, I want to play with her someday. Yeah, I don't mind her either. This one was looking like the surface and the underworld might get along. If we could work together to help her, even just a little bit. Dude, there's gonna be like 5 million years of cutscenes after this. Oh no! I'm not gonna be able to go to bed. Oh. Yeah, tone down the heat if you want to warm yourself up by a fire, right? Totally got this. The worst realization. Okay, got the accuracy drop. Sense. I'm sensing some commotion. Just get all the debuffs we can. The fact that she doesn't have Prevail means we can actually, like, deal damage with other units. What's your accuracy at? Holy crap, you can actually hit. This is unbelievable. Ucho, you must have used the last of your strength to talk to us. All I can hear now is the sound of her life force gradually crumbling away. Only the kind of ending I like is a happy one. Whoa, Merlin's a big fan of happy endings, huh? Merlin? Why'd you even do all this? Because she wanted to smile, right? You wanted to be a son that would bring everyone joy, right? Or sure, no matter how you spin it, we're the ones who made things worse. What? We all lose to some out-of-control noise, will we? You know how to cheer up, Uchiwa, right? Spin together sounds of everything standing up to this and send them all our way. We're an ensemble! You can't beat the curvy lasers. Wheel. Some life force reactor. It doesn't stop. Fucking mana anymore, you piece of shit. Let's hope that, yeah, let's just hope that she only does things at the start of her turn. You! Was the final boss? Well, there's a whole other like 15 chapters after this or something. So that's the funny part, it's not the final boss. Yeah, this is just the final chapter of this set of chapters. There's still more. Chapter 70 final? Yeah, I think it's 70. And now we get to watch Sanai ride on top of Suako. I didn't do the right attack with Rumia. Oops. You're literally out of SP. That's fine. Oh, I've already done my special. No! What I can do here is I can supply Flonny B. Do you live even after guard? Not right now. Hold up. You still don't live? Flan. Flan. I have bad news for you, girl. Even with guard and focused. Flan. I have bad news for you, girl. Scan? Didn't I already scan? Yeah, I already scanned. Blonde. Blonde. Do what must be done, Lord Vader. How are we supposed to go up against the sun? Remy, everyone, let's stop her! I'm sorry, Flan. Lady Flan. She's been suffering so much just to stop herself from breaking in Tokyo. But if we don't do something, she's gonna break. Right, there's no need for her to suffer any more pain. That's why we all work together. Of course we'll stop her. Star's fate to be destroyed, though. If we don't like what a Fae has in store, I say we show it at the door. The method for doing so isn't written in any book. There's only one thing we can do. Keep moving forward, and then suppress that cheeky sun. We'll tear that undesired fate to shreds ourselves. I'm sorry, Flan. Look at this damage you're doing, Flan. You're putting in the Lord's work here. Look at that, huge. I have bad news, Flan. That still did 9,000 damage. Actually, what I should have done, now that I think about it, is just had Kasume in the front. And then she did... Guys, Flaw did not have to die. I just realized. I could have just put Kasume in the front and persisted. Because I had full power mode active. Let's go, Mei Ling! You got this! I shouldn't even try to look. You're just gonna get fucking blown to smithereens. Can't believe I hate Blanya. Yadagrassi got so much power. Nucha's trying to suppress it all. Were we really strong enough to stop her? Yeah, we're the fairies of light. You say all that, but I don't see any of you running. Yeah, this is burning us up inside. We want to help her. I don't know if I can do anything, but I don't know what I can't. But I do know that I can't do nothing. True, groups may have a lot of different species and a lot of different levels of power. Everyone here feels the same. Power of the sun, that should be a blessing for that brings people happiness. Sure, that's what Uchiwa wanted too. Let's do this so she won't lose that desire here, so we can all face the new season together. Bring our power together. This could take 5 billion years. The cutscene afterward here is gonna be so long. Awooga. Okuu? Okuu, I actually need this. Okuu, this is actually important. 86, you fucking hit these, Okuu. You're so dead to me. Two more? Yeah. Marissa. You have alert up. Actually, you're fine. You're not gonna die. Oh, Marissa, yeah, I was close there for a second for you, girl. Ooh, you better be lucky. No, no, she's dead. How much damage is that doing? 4K? Probably. I need to do 6K, right? Because I have double bombs. Double bomba ability. So I got, what is that, 6 units to do 6K. Four of them have to do 6K damage. Completely out of MP. So you're a bomber. You're probably a bomber, too. So that gives me everyone else. Well, it's a bit awkward otherwise, though. Problem is, I can only, like, click one of them guaranteed. Well, is that true? Yeah. Because Luna tanks this. For 1k. I don't actually know what's bigger here. Okay. Yeah, that's not enough damage. Well, 2.2? 2.2 across these two? Surely they can hit it, right? Then we finish it up with the boat. She can get into bomb range. What the fuck, you have Valor? Yuko, you're absolutely gargantuan MP pool putting in work. Yeah, you got this. Look at that Valor click. Yeah, 30% chance to hit. Let's go. Huge. Almost as if she's just sleeping, but she's suddenly crumbling away. There isn't much time left. I've already said this, but to Uchuo, the surface was a place of hope. Despair, huh? Those feelings would certainly have become the light that binds the surface in the underworld. And even now, she's burning her life away to protect other yokai from Yatagarasu's power. Then, Lady Yukari refused to let those feelings be lost to something like this. Well, if you're on the battlefield. If that's how you feel, Lady Yukari, then we're ready anytime. We'll stop this berserk power, whatever it takes. Anything is possible if we all work together, even stopping the raging sun. Amidst this devastation, we'll find a new hope. Okay, we're fine. You literally just have to what is that? 71%? 84%, so it's probably better to... Well, let's... You just need to deal 705 damage. That's All you have to do, Kaguya. Don't let me down like Okuu did. This girl's an idiot right to the very end. While all this is happening there, she's still worried about other people. She's worrying the others too. They really suck at this whole living thing. You're right, all this begging for help and throwing themselves into the flames or whatever. So pathetic I can hardly take it. I don't want to see all this. Then one solution then, we stop her ourselves. We won't let a place like this be her grave. Let's fight together as fellow residents of the same land. Fellow residents of the same land, Right now we're all covered in mud together, fighting for the land. If the Lunarians who banished us saw us now, I'm sure they'd laugh. But you were prepared for this, weren't you? Of course, that's why I won't avert my gaze and face this head on. These chains of life that support each other, I won't let them be extinguished. 705 damage. That's all we gotta see. Okay. To 1 HP. This cutscene's gonna last 5 fucking years, bro. Holy shit. Is it over? All that pressure earlier is gone. I think the runaway reaction stuff. But Ucho, look, she's landing a strange way. Okuu! Look, you're just passed out, right? Just tired after using up all your strength. Oh, please examine her. Anyone, it could be a surface dweller for all I care. Udong, make preparations immediately. Right away, ma'am. Katagras's power is truly abated now, right? Yes, but it's all burnt. All the trees and grass that used to be here. I'm gonna be emo and leave. Nue, where are you going? We're even now. Anyway. Lower the boat. Can't fly much longer. Right, somewhere that's not on fire, preferably. Let's return to the ship, everyone. Yippee! Damage. Collateral. That's the term I like to use, collateral. Scorched Earth. Is everyone alright? I'm in one piece. Can we get much higher, I guess? Okay, let's just start going through this as quick as I can. It starts raining the moment the fight ends, huh? Can't believe the heat even reached the clouds. Works out nicely. It should put a stop to the wildfires. Mistress, shouldn't you be getting shelter somewhere under with the roof? It's still the matter with Uchiho. I have an umbrella anyway. I can deal with this small amount. Aaron's examination is taking longer than I expected. Sure, it'll be fine, Miss Satori. The surface doctor is supposed to be even good at supposed to even be good at examining yokai. Is she gonna be okay, Mei-Ling? Heard about Uchiho too, huh, Lady Flan? She was in pain the whole time we were fighting. I could tell she really didn't want to break us. This we can get comfort in the fact that no other humans or yokai got caught up in this. Now, if we can only confirm Uchiho's safety. Thank you for the assistance. You can set her down with the rain over there. Sure thing. Yeah, we're done with the treatment. She's dead. Covered in wounds. She'll be alright. I can't hear her in her voice. Calm down. She's only unconscious for now. Examined her thoroughly, and she's in stable condition. She's dead. Really? Then she'll get better soon, right? We're lucky we stopped her when we did. It's a little longer, and she would have exceeded her body's limits. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried for a little while there. Life may not be in danger. We should still let her rest for a while. Strain of bearing the power of a god and her own drained spiritual power have left her pretty debilitated. You like to wait for her to recover energy on her own before she wakes up. Alright, but... Is there anything else we could do? I don't want to just sit and wait. Staying by her side will encourage her. If you like, I'm willing to head down the underworld for a follow-up examination. Okay, I'll trust you. Toriko Meiji, there's something we can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask. Kaneko Yasuka. I know a thing or two about how to handle a god. I think you would find me rather helpful. Surface has also been damaged. I think all sides should take some time to think for themselves. And for now, I think we should give Okuu some quiet. Alright, go ahead and take her back to the Palace of Earth Spirits. You have someone to carry her, right? Leave it to me. Stick around, you stick around, listen to what they have to say, Parsi. Okay, watch yourself. There they go. There's Kaneko. Kaneko is not guilty. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Ogi's definitely gonna wake up, right? The master says so, then you can bet on it. Unless you only said that to make them feel better. Please tell me you didn't do that. Just as I told Satori, although how long it'll take depends on Ucho herself. If you're gonna examine her, then do it properly. Everyone here is waiting for the good news with bated breath. I'll keep that in mind. We've got more to worry about than people right now. This whole region is badly burned. The Pelican ship's taking its fair share of damage as well. I wonder how the ship's doing. Portside's been wrecked, and half the crew quarters is unusable. Boost reactor isn't starting up either. I don't think she'll be flying for a while. It was at like full HP at the end of the fight there. It was fine. It was one of the things that didn't die. See. I say this is still better than the alternative, though. Surely it would have been even worse if you hadn't moved. Yeah, you made the right call, Skipper. And you know, the whole bridge crew. Thanks, Nazrin. How did any of this happen, though? Yoma. Ucho was behaving herself after the fight underground. The incident was resolved. Then Yatagrasu's power enough to control and damage the surface. Shiro attacked Ucho. Is what Shiro, or more to the point, the person in the dream wanted to happen? We should go off hurting people and trying to purge them just because she doesn't like them. Marissa, where are you going? I'm gonna find Shiro. I'll grab and get some answers. Calm down, Marissa. There's no trace of the Kadama's aura anywhere nearby. Plus, I'm sure the person sees us as enemies now. It's dangerous to act rashly when you're so exhausted. Damn it! I don't know who they are, but dragging the underworld in this mess is extremely rude. So, how do you surface the okay plan to deal with this? By deal with, you mean? I get that the White Kadama is no friend of yours. Surely not planning on letting it roam free. Naturally, we'll be looking into it. I will not be leaving this matter unaddressed. Ucho ended up messing up the surface big time. What about her? Ucho and even Yatagrasu were merely victims here. If anything, I must express my gratitude to the yokai of the underworld for helping protect the surface. No need to thank us. It was our problem as much as anyone else's. Call us up whenever you go after that yokai. We got some payback to deliver. Alright, I've heard what I need to hear. Let's get back to the underworld. Right. Said that they'd help us out again. We'd have chatted longer if we weren't forced to the surface like that. You think we've got a little closer to them? No. When we first out to the underworld, I never imagined we'd form this kind of bond with them. Perhaps this will facilitate some changes in the relationship between the surface and the underworld. Something for all of Gensokyo to decide over time. Still, we should all treasure what we've observed and felt during this investigation. Yes, we wouldn't want our encounters to go to waste. So what do we do now? To clean up after this incident, there's the whole thing with Shiro. There's tons to do. First of all, let's go get some rest. Both our minds and bodies need to relax. Please let me save. Please put me to a safe spot at some point in the next half an hour. No kidding, I could barely move. So, is the crew on the Pelican ship gonna stay? I can arrange some accommodations if you needed. Appreciate the thought, but we're just gonna stay with the ship. We gotta at least tie things up until it's livable, at least. Go too, Lady Hanako. I'll catch a cold if we stay out in the rain. I suppose we should. I was just doing some thinking. If we found our ground, I'd hoped that moving forward, Ucho would put Yatagrasu's power to proper use, but now... well, it could stop Shiro from butting in and ruining everything. Yeah, well, you'd be upset, but you two got folks on what you can actually do. That way, you could be there to help Ucho when Ucho wakes up. I suppose so. Reimu, Marissa, why don't we head back too? The rain's getting stronger. Bugs me leaving this half done, but I guess there's nothing else we can do. Guess this investigation's adjourned now. You can leave her here, right? Yes, thanks. We'll handle the rest. Sorry, normally I'd serve you some tea. Don't mind me. You gotta take care of Okuu, right? Give us a holler if anything happens. Thank you. I'm gonna start changing her bandages. Come on, don't make that face, Miss Satori. Okuu be up and about in no time. Doctor from the surface said she'd be fine, right? Thank you, Oren. You're right, we just need to wait for her to wake up. Right. Orin. What happened today still doesn't sit right with me. First, Okuu only talked about conquering the surface, but she was really giving it a lot more thought than that. I should have known that this was coming from somewhere genuine. You sympathize with her desperation. Of course, I get why she wanted power so much. We were both frustrated that we couldn't do anything to help Miss Koichi. It's not. That's why we went looking for her on the surface. We were just trying to do whatever we could. We knew it was wrong, but we didn't have any better ideas. We didn't know what to do. Nothing's changed. I still don't know what to do. I should have talked to you about Okuu. No, I should have swallowed that god myself. If I'd done that, then... Orin, don't. Don't talk about taking her place, or what might have been. I'm well aware that you were trying to do everything you could. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Besides, I don't know what to do either. Huh? What can I do for me and Koichi to live together like we used to? What could I have done to keep Koichi from closing her third eye? I keep thinking, if it wasn't for all of this, our minds might still be connected. Truth is, I'm never sure about anything. I'm always racked with worry. How could I possibly know what to do? So you're troubled by it too. I'm sorry, I know talking like that won't help matters any. No, I want you to. This is the first time I've heard your real feelings. If anything, I'm honored you'd share them with me. Oh hey, what you doing, sis? Or... It's Koichi, you came home? Yep, I went ahead and took the first bath. I figured y'all might have gotten pretty muddy while you're up top. Up top? You were watching us? Just a bit. This crazy light was coming out of Okuu. What was that anyway? She could never do anything like that before. Yeah, she couldn't. Okuu offered her body to a god and received the power of the sun. And now she's hurt and resting. Oh, she'll get better soon, right? I want her to play with me too sometime. I mean, she's so much stronger than she used to be. Play with you? It's not quite what she had in mind when she got that power. She did it for you and Miss Satori. Okuu. For us? Yeah, she wanted to let you two live happily again. Fine. Huh? Every day's fun for me. No one hates me and I can spend my time with everyone. Something bad happened to you or Satori? Well, when's Okuu gonna open her eyes? I want to see her new power again. Don't worry, she'll wake up soon enough. Miss Satori. It's our house. We can just keep living here, right? Yes. It's not your fault that you don't know what's been happening in the palace or to Okuu. Because you can't read minds anymore. Is that a bad thing? Sorry, Koichi, it's not what I meant. You think I'm no good because I can't read minds? I'm still me. Nothing's changed. You know what I meant. No, I don't know. After all, I closed my third eye. I loved you and the others all this time, sis. Where are you, Koichi? You over there? Just let me hear your voice. Answer me, Koichi, please. Yeah, we'll get closure in another 5 chapters or something. Rain eventually stopped, giving way to snow. Oh my gosh, PCB all over again. The set of footsteps from the underworld crossed the white blanketed land. Time passed. Life slowly began to return to normal on the surface. There was a theme that I thought I was about to play, and I just had like a flashbang in my eyes. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Good, I managed to move it. Melted rocks got stuck together when they hardened. Once we're all finished up here, let's head to the next area. Oh, I want to go to bed. I actually need to eat something and then go to bed too. I'm gonna be finished clearing a walking path to the foot of the mountain. Might actually get this done in a week. Feel bad having you all work without rest since morning. You didn't have to do this. I'm the one Lady Yukari tasked with the cleanup. Don't be silly. We all want to chip in. Wouldn't sit right with any of us if we left this place all messed up. All right, if you insist, I'll join in as someone who feels the same way. Looks like the animals are coming back too, little by little. The bugs are getting pretty cozy in the dirt here. Oh yeah, that's what we fairies are here for. How's that? The fairies, we can help give a little boost to the growth of nature. Fairies that happen to get a place is how nature's supposed to be. So our presence can help extend the life force already here. You're avatars of nature, alright. So you could have gone back home, you know, Lily. It's not spring yet. You'd be well within your rights to let us handle this job. But I want to make sure this place can greet spring like usual, too. True enough, this place won't be blooming in a couple of months without a lot of effort. Sure, Miss Rabbit will be disappointed if this spring isn't the best it can be. That's right. You promised her a lovely spring she'd even be able to see from the moon. Yes, exactly. That's how it is. I guess I should give you some moral support. I mean, you're gonna help out spring by standing down and canceling winter early? That caused a chain reaction linked to an early autumn. That'd be the biggest win imaginable for us. Unfortunately, I'm at the opposite. I was thinking about sticking around after winter to help out. You sure about that, Letty? Don't you get sleepy when spring comes? How can I go to sleep when we still haven't sorted everything out? I plan to see this through to the end. Just help me cool down in the hot weather, okay, Juno? You bet! Yeah, why don't we get back to work then? Let's throw out the rocks and let's sort all the rubble. How about you leave that to us? Huh? That sounds like... You girls are further along than I expected. Hasn't even been that long. You have to lend the surface dwellers a hand. Mame, Kasume, are you allowed to come up here? Civil engineering sort of stuff is my specialty, so let me help out. Surface Sage should be on board with this too. Yes, she said she accepts your aid. I'm surprised to see you two help out. Doing things like this would leave a bad taste in my mouth. I'm not planning to stick around any longer than we need to, but... Everyone, I brought a huge drill! Let's be able to tear through all that rubble like, whoa, Underworlders. Woo boy, the loudmouth's here. You're here, does that mean you're actually helping out with the cleanup? Got a problem with that? Don't worry, I'm not here to start pawing around. I wouldn't have suggested it. Actually, I've got something I need to say to you two. You? I barely knew you people, but I treated you like bad guys just because you're underworld yokai. After fighting at your side, I realized that maybe we could be friends. You don't owe us any apologies. We were lumping all you surface folk together too. This is how the surface and underworld has always been. We can get along better in the future, right? Future, huh? Possible, right? Work together at the end of this whole incident. See if we can't undo our troubled history. Yeah, I think we can get along too. Those are your suckers with your sappy friendship speeches. For some reason, I want to believe in them too now. Yamame! Obviously, I don't think this is going to change anything between our sides overnight. Maybe your group and our group can keep hanging out together, so anyway. Sounds like a promising start. So, now that we've got all these people helping out, how about we get through the rest of this work? Let me put you to work right away. Do you think you could move that boulder? Yeah, Miss Yamame? Miss Yamame's fine. We need titles between fellow bug yokai. What? After all that friendship drill you've been going on about, the thought of you acting reserved around me weirds me out. You want to be the big bug on the surface, then show some dignity, kiddo. Okay, Yamame. How did the idiom go again? The ground gets firmer after a good rain? Whether this bears fruit or not is up to us. We do everything we can to make that happen. Thank you for the tea, Sakuya. Drinking Sakuya's tea really brings me back to life, huh? Give me too much credit. I'm sure it's just because you took a little break. We finished up this moving business in one fell swoop then. Really tidy up your things as soon as Mei Ling finishes cleaning the basement, okay, Flan? Okay. I was sure we never use the basement again, but here we are, cleaning it up. Flan's hope. She's not being locked up in there anymore. I can play outside now, so seeing that room doesn't make me feel bad anymore. I would have been fine with rooming with Remy, though. Now, every proper young lady needs her own room. Even if you say they're separate, aren't they right next to each other? She'll probably sneak in at bedtime. Maybe I should take this change to find a larger bed. I'm sure a bed will be easier to find than a billiard table. Billiards? No, never mind that. Happened a long time ago. Anyway, I'll leave all that to you. Would you mind holding my parasol for me, Sakuya? Huh? You're gonna have to play somewhere? I wouldn't call it playing exactly. I'm just gonna see if I can catch wind of a certain pesky familiar. No one's seen it since last time, so I'm hoping to have having a look myself will pay off. Fancy yourself a detective? I'd had you pegged as the armchair sort myself. I don't mind being your assistant, but do you have any leads? Nope, not a one. I was thinking of leaving that to you, Sakuya. And suddenly my role enlarges. Sounds fun. I wish I could go with you, Remy. I already said I'd have to clean up. You made a promise, you have to keep it. If you can learn to take care of yourself, you should be able to help next time. Is that true, Sakuya? Of course. It would also be a big help for when I'm not at home. While you're at it, I'm going to teach you how to organize your wardrobe or make your bed. Sure, Remy will praise you when she comes back to the sparkling clean room. Got it. Okay, I'll clean this room while I wait for you, Remy. This way, she might become a proper lady before you do, Remy. There's no need to dwell on things so far in the future. Hey, Sakia, we're leaving. Yes, mistress. Hey, everyone, are you enjoying our special Yokai Mountain concert? Stick around to the end, because you haven't heard anything yet. Squee! The prisms! Beautiful! Whoa, hey, you're blocking the view. Ugh, Ellie said she'd bring candy. You're gonna have to eat those cucumbers they're selling. Okay, Mountain's supposed to be a formal place. Why are we allowing this ruckus again? Oh, relax. It's a perfect chance to skip out on work. Plus, rumor has it that it's going to be a special guest today. Like I start calling over some random details like one of you crows. We introduced our guest singer. Her songs soar freely like a bird. Mistia Lorelei. Listen to my song. Should I sing? Wait, that yokai. Squee, Mistia, de culture. That's what I call a super Kensoku class singing voice. There's no escaping cultural advancement. How can this be? I'm above being led astray by such singing. Kira! Let's go! Cultural advancement! Looks like they're finally getting up. Good, good. Lucy and the prison room certainly know how to put on a show. What's Ellie doing in the middle of a mountain event? Don't sweat the small stuff. Let's all be happy together. Plus, Ellie's basically a regular for us at this point. Huh? The band? Shouldn't you be on stage? We've got a guest singer here. We'll assess her talent from the dressing room. Feels like this is the first time she's done something like this. It'll be a good experience for her. I see. I'm sure Misty could carry the event even by herself. It's been ages since we had the Mirage Shrine sponsor an event, though. Neither Lady Kaneko nor Lady Sawako have been on the mountain lately. Seems like they've been worried about Ucho and come and go to the underworld a lot. Wait, this means Sanai's the one who organized all this? Ever since recent events, the mountain's been a little restless. The presence of underworld yokai hasn't helped. That's why I thought we should have a fun event as a change of pace. A concert was a good idea. I wanted to support the Osu, since I can't help in the underworld. You feel indebted, huh? You're so earnest. In that case, we really need to make sure this thing's a hit. Yeah, and make our splash on the mountain while we're at it. Huh, what's that? Look where Missy is singing. Hold my hand so you don't get lost. Chen and Yuko? What the fuck is Chen and Yuko pairing? Did you come here for the concert? Yes, I was on a walk with Chen and it seemed particularly lively over there. We used the secret path Miss Ron told me about. You should be announcing that so loudly. So Ron isn't with you? Yeah, Miss Ron's busy with work. Miss Yukari too. Sounds like she's both physically and mentally preoccupied cleaning up the aftermath. I'm glad to see things have been calming down around here at least. Are you worried about us? Oh, I just got curious and came to see how things were going. It's not like there's much to do in the Netherworld anyway. I want to see Gensokyo stay happy. We can make sure of that. Probably have another concert some other day. Even Yukari and Kaneko and the others need a break once in a while, right? Oh, really? Maybe a Saran could come too, or Chino and her friends. Going to a concert with a big group, huh? Never thought I'd do it. Being dropped off at the aunt's house, yeah. Probably because you never got out much. Missia should be used to performing on stage by then. I'm sure you'll have a blast. Maybe we could even put on a 4-man show. Hey, are you listening over there? Looks like she's already totally into it. We wouldn't be a poltergeist band if we didn't respond to her challenge. Get to the stage and shake this place up. Come on, chug it. Very well, if you insist. Why, that's delicious. Nice, you know how to drink. Now I want a shot. As long as we're doing this, I'd like to try another drinking vessel. Inaba, you brought the special sake cups, I trust? Yeah, I would have had Race to do it if she wasn't totally smashed. Well, look at you, Yuki. Have a grand old time just because you can hold your liquor. I know it's fun on the surface, but all I feel is like a fish out of water. Your face is flushed. Shall I bring you something to help you sober up? You invited us here, and are you even being hospitable? You must be really pro-party hosts. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting to run into you girls up on the surface. I'm gonna make plans to visit someone to drink. I don't waste time. It's most edifying for us, getting to have a taste of genuine Oni brew sake. Yet this is a terrestrial flavor brewed over many years. Truly. Terrestrial? Don't you mean subterranean? It's all the same, from the moon's perspective. A noisy world filled with impurity. And this sake blends all those impurities into its own intricate flavor. There's deliciousness all of its own, the exact opposite of the taste of refined lunar sake. Even better than back in the old days, you and E have been upping your brewing game. Who does this rabbit think she is? Still, you ladies have done a lot for us. Because of you, that Ucho is finally awake, right? Her own life force is what helped her recover so quickly. I was hardly expecting it myself. She's been up and about for days now. Pretty impressive energy for someone that went through all that. I haven't seen Satori around since then. She lying low because of what happened? Someone who reads minds, she's awfully thin. She has an awfully thin skin sometimes. What a complicated girl. How old is Tay to know how Oni sake tastes? She's regarded as one of the oldest characters in Kitsokyo, at least that we know age-wise. Like, she's supposed to be at least, like, over 1,000 years old, I believe. I've hardly seen her either. She may have her reasons, though. By the way, Oku's safe and getting better. When anything else comes out, we ought to get help from you ladies again. We'd welcome it. I'd love to learn more about the underworld. Hey, if you want to improve relations, how about taking some souvenirs back with you? Rabbits are doing some mochi pounding out back right now, so we should have plenty to go around. Me, I love the mochi here. Can I grab some too? Not a bad idea. They all share some with the other Oni. Oh, look who has friends to share stuff with. I guess I'll take some anyway, though. I expect them to actually come to the surface for a party. Oni never break promises. They've got a code. Now we get to learn more about not only the surface, but also the people of the underworld. It was well worth our opening our doors. I can truly feel time's effects of the 6 months since we broke the spell of eternity. I should hope so. 1,000 years before that, the only excitement we had was meeting Tay and Udong. Now that we've been engulfed in impurity once, there's no stopping change. I can feel for myself that this is truly what it is to live on the surface. I think you've been changing a bit too, Aaron, ever since you've opened that pharmacy of yours. Have I? I've hardly noticed. To be engulfed in impurity means become part of slow, gradual change. So gradual, you might never notice it yourself. Now you mention it, I've noticed that Master seems a lot more down to earth these days. Can't get it. They have to be. If I'm to live on the surface, I must interact with society in my work. The fact that you see it that way shows change. We should treasure that, as people who live crawling on this ground. I trust that your letter has ensured our safety from the emissaries? It has. We're residents of the Earth now. But that's precisely why I wish you would consider your lifestyle a bit more, Princess. Oh? The party we held today was not free by any means. When you request that people arrange your papers, you never remember where they are. Oh, if there's entertaining work to be done, I'll do it. But didn't you forbid me from going into the human village? A job that involves a commute from the manor is hardly a fitting job for a princess. Oh boy, here we go with the nagging. And again, I guess I should appreciate that they're still having these conversations at all. Aaron is less racist, yep. That was everything on your shopping list? Visiting everywhere, the sale really adds up. This stuff's heavy. Sorry about making you two come shopping with me. Fine, this food's gonna end up in my stomach eventually anyway. I've just been killing time, so I'm glad to have someone to talk to. But above all else, it's good to see that nothing's changed for the village. I was worried there would be a panic after what happened. Looks fine to me. We even stopped the vengeful spirits before they got here. Never be too careful. Lately, there's been people coming and going to the village. Look, there's one right over there. There is? Yeah, not many people buying medicine today. Look at the bright side. It means everyone's healthy. Maybe that's bright to you, but our livelihoods depend on this. Now we won't get any new customers for medicine deliveries. Why not rely on the humans themselves? Give some free drugs to customers who refer you to their friends. I'm sure you're aware of this, but that's a despicable idea. Oh, fancy meeting you two here. Huh, that sounds like... This is a strange sight. You're taking Yoma with you to sell your medicine? Met with her on the way home. She's out on an errand of her own. Free drugs, yeah. I heard you were doing business in the village, and hey, You look right in your element now. You're much better at that when you first started. Like when I first saw you, you were being so cautious that it was almost like you were avoiding customers. Still not a fan of doing this, but I gotta get used to it sometime, right? Still, I was talking about how remarkable pharmacists suddenly showed up in the bamboo forest. I don't you have anything to worry about in regards to living as people of Earth anymore. Right. Okuu guides them whenever someone comes to visit from the village. I still can't believe that people who used to avoid humans so much are now working for them. I'm living as just another human now, along with Kaine and the rest. If the lives to change, then I have nothing to fear. Like for a human who escaped the cycle of reincarnation, huh? Looking forward to seeing this. Sounds wonderful and all, but why are you here, Komachi? Why have you been here at all this entire fucking game? Good point. Don't you have a job to do? I haven't met her myself. I heard your boss, the Yama, is quite strict. Oh, no worries there. I casually mentioned that I might hang out here. Well, it seems she's a bit interested in stories about the surface. Oh, you're irresponsible can you get? I don't even have the energy to keep needling you about it. It's true that she's been interested whenever I make a report about you guys. She hasn't had the chance lately, but she might even come down to see how things are for herself. And then everyone got their ass chewed out. I'll be sure to give my respects if she does. Guy seems familiar with her. What sort of person is the Isayama anyway? Really, Yuko, she likes preaching even more than Kaine, and even Lady Yukari is bad at dealing with her. And more than Kaine? Well, she does spend her free time coming to Earth and lecturing people. It's like her hobby. I'm sure Uchi Kitsuko's morals tighten up if she dropped by. Sure, but I don't really want to meet her. Because we still have to do the Lunar Cap, and then there's still the Akre Shrine and Marissa. Yeah, that covers it. Covers it for the floors. It's been almost half an hour of cutscene. Next are the windows, then sorting documents, then racing. Wait, they tell me to trim the gardens too? Racing, can you hear me? Lady Yorihime. Focusing on your work is all well and good, but you should always answer me immediately. Otherwise, the name we gave you would lose its worth. I'm sorry, I'm just not used to this yet. You've already been employed at the palace for a while now. You still need more time? No, that's not it. It's just Racin's the name of the rabbit who came before me, so... Listen, the Racin we capped before you no longer exists. You only need to think of how to live as yourself. No, Alice and Yuka have not fucking shown up yet. You only think of how to live as yourself. Yes, ma'am. You're supposed to be accompanying me during my training, but I haven't seen hide nor hair of her. Who? Oh, your sister. Who hear me? Oh, really? It's a nice day. Maybe she went for a walk or something. Good morning, Yorihime. Sorry I'm a bit late. There you are. Timing, Lady Yorihime was just looking for you. Did you step outside again? Oh, you brought a bunch of peaches again. You eat too many of those, sister. You need to watch your sugar intake. It'll be fine. You're a girl too, Yorihime. A few extra curves wouldn't hurt you any. Anyway, where have you been? Sure you can forgot our promise, right? I'm sorry. I was reading Lady Yagkor's letter again. I started idly wondering if we could reply somehow. What? A letter to the Earth? You were able to leave your words with the Earthlings, Yorihime, but I never even got the chance. So I lost track of time while thinking about how much I wanted to talk to her. Just one word. I understand your feelings, Yorihime, but... That's a tough order. If the higher-ups find out, they'll have all sorts of questions for you. True enough, even I realize it's impossible. We can discuss this later. For now, we consider how best to fulfill the orders to defend the moon. Yes, of course, that's what we've resolved to do. I was thinking, what if we added Racin to the training too, starting today? Wait, me? As long as you're living with us, you have the duty to defend the moon too. As the current Racin, I'd like to see you try to surpass the previous one. She was special. I don't have her talent. The Army's official stance is that deserters are to be punished, you know. That's low. Alright, I'll do what I can. Good answer. Maybe you have some guts after all. Friends back on Earth worked so hard to help me out. That's why I want to work hard on the moon too, so I can hold my chest out with pride. Even if they never see you doing it. That's okay. It's my own form of drawing a line. Determination befitting our pet, I suppose, and allow us to respond in kind. Look forward to see how long you'll be able to keep up with our boot camp. I'm kind of worried about this, but I'll try my best. You've been drafted, yup. Hey, Car, you must be idling away the days on Earth, right? We have separated us, but we chose to walk our paths on the moon. Focus strictly on what lies ahead so that we don't remain fixated on the past forever. Even so, I still dream of seeing you again someday. Ah! Dear Mom, I hope this letter finds you well. I apologize for not keeping in touch. The past few seasons have been very eventful ones. There's this green-haired bitch that's fucking pestering me like a hound 24/7. There's a major incident, and the yokai who were former enemies fall alongside us. It was dangerous, but I didn't do anything too reckless. I only fought the fucking sun. Oh yeah, you may not believe it, but I took a trip to the moon on a flying ship. If I return to Makai, I'll tell you all about it. We should go next. There's so much I could write about. I'm coming in, Alice, and I'm completely naked. I'm wondering, how the fuck does Alice get these letters to Makai anyway? Good question. Did you not let yourself into other people's houses? Isn't it normal, too, when the door's unlocked? Here, they're freshly bloomed catalyzed. I thought they'd look nice by your window. Thank you, but still, I'd like you to ask before you come in. Come to think of it, I haven't seen you since the hot springs. Well, I'm here for some tea. There's also a little something that's been on my mind. Is that so? So, Nanoka? The base of the mountain's been badly burnt. You wouldn't happen to know what happened there? Trees and soil weren't as weakened as I'd expect. It was Shiro's fault. You didn't hear about it from Ellie or Kurumi? Shiro did that? Apparently, it really didn't take a... It really didn't care for this yokai named Ucho getting her hands on the power of Yatagarasu. So it attacked her relentlessly and made the power go out of control. Quite the ridiculous stunt. Seemed like as long as it get rid of the power of nuclear fusion, it didn't care what happened to Ucho. Yuka, you know something about Shiro's master, right? So, suppose I could tell you where she's from, at least. Here she was originally from the outside world, and she doesn't have fond memories of the culture out there. Probably why she hates new cultures and ideas. Ah, she's from the outside. What is she thinking? I imagine she's afraid of Gensokyo winding up the same as the outside. But the fact that she's so deadly serious about it means she doesn't understand a thing, if you ask me. I see. I'm starting to understand why she does what she does. So where is she? We've been looking to no avail. That's all I'm going to tell you. Chasing her down is your job. It's Subareko, if only. Wait, are you dodging the question again? No, I'm simply not interested in investigating the incident she's causing. If you're running into trouble, then deal with it yourselves. So, you don't plan to lend a hand, then? Don't expect me to come running every time you ask her. I cannot wait to beat you. Alright, thank you for a little information you saw fit to share. I didn't observe how things play out from my own position. This is hardly the atmosphere to relax with some tea, is it? Good day, then. I'm sure we'll meet again. So I'm sorry, you just ran out of tea cakes. Oh, don't mind me, just tea will be fine. I'm impressed people are usually aren't so accommodating when I come to for an interview. Just because how you normally behave. Well, what are you here for? You asked some questions regarding vengeful spirits the other day, as well as the business with Ucho. A proper article requires an opinion of well-informed individuals at the scene. You're at the scene too, so I'm sure you could write whatever you wanted. Normally I do that, to hilarious results. Plus, since this happened in the underworld, I can't just do it as I please. You worry that if you write poorly, you might cause problems in the underworld? In that case, you don't need to force yourself to write an article at all. I'd say the opposite. I definitely want to publish this article. It was like Reimu, as well as the younger yokai, interacted with the underworld without any prejudice. It'd be an embarrassment if I wrote an article trapped in old preconceived notions. I was reading the try. I mean, try. You know, that early game is a lot of reading, but we'll see how it goes. This is so. That's why you wanted to hear my thoughts on the matter. In that case, I'll corroborate to the best of my abilities. Great, I appreciate it. Book is always changing, so I think being flexible is very important. Strive for that same standard when writing the Gensokyo Chronicle. Yes, you have my full support there. Whoa, Yukari! Good afternoon. Were you listening, Yukari? Gensokyo Chronicle is a catalog of those who live here to reflect the truths of the residents. Although sometimes you can be quick to insert your own opinions. Harsh criticism, I'm glad you enjoyed reading it. You seem to be treating it this casually. Do you come here often, Yukari? Come here to review the Gensokyo Chronicle entries when I can find the time. Now, from what I'm seeing here, perhaps I should return another day. Might be best. I'll be having an interview with Aya. No need to rush things. You should take your time carefully compiling everything that's happened these past months. So I have been busy. First the hidden moon is then eventual spirit geyser is it. Okay, we're but the others went to the moon. Many of the events of the past year have had to do with things outside of Gensokyo. Participated in the investigation too, and got to see human yokai relations from up close. From that, I felt both the moon and yokai really. I felt both humans and yokai really are changing. Not only to befriend the Lunarians, we even formed a connection with the underworld yokai. Words are hard, especially when you're tired. Doing the old grudges that us old guard yokai are familiar with. This has been unthinkable before. To accept them without rejecting the past would make for a fine future prospect for the surface. Tokyo's gates have always been open, after all. I'm not even at the Hakurei Shrine yet! Spiritual reactor output at 50%. No issues with connection. Stand up. Start up test, all clear. Thank goodness the reactor's working again. Taking a direct hit back there, we would have been so lucky. It's a good thing you said that right away. It could have been real bad if Nue hadn't called out to us. We haven't seen her since. What could she be up to? Or is she still spying us from somewhere? You always did have good intuition, Jiren. I hope Unza just socks her. Is that you, Nue? Where are you? Show yourself. No way. It's more comfortable like this. I won't be here long. I just want to ask you one thing. Hey, how'd you know where I was? Took a wild guess. Figured you'd be in the corner somewhere around here. Well, I guess it's fine since there's no one else around. So, what do you want to ask? Right, I wanted you to explain what you said earlier. What were you talking about? Minamitsu, didn't you say you're helping out the humans in order to protect me? You also said something about the bonds you formed on the ship. Yeah, Banku ship gave me a place to belong. Since you came to the surface and met everyone in Gensokyo, I've been more and more sure of that. And most importantly, there are Hijiri's ideals of human yokai equality. Don't buy it. Brown-nosing is no way for a yokai to live. Anyway. Most important to you, cool. But it isn't just yokai like to do stuff for the humans. Yokai are supposed to live for themselves and never compromise on what defines them. Me so, this is how I decide to live after meeting Hijiri. It's not just for Hijiri or the humans either. This is for myself. Fine, I get it. If that's what you think, I'm not gonna argue. You accept it? This life Minamitsu chose for herself, then I've got nothing else to say. But that's not my life. Anyway, I'll be seeing you again. That's all I came to say. Well, I can't believe we'll never see her again. I want you to live your own way of life the way you want to too, Nue. That's no reason to say we'll never meet again. He's right. This doesn't change the fact that we've been friends since our time in the underworld. You're one of my precious bonds too, Nue. We can still be together, even if we live our lives differently. But that's... the way you two... the two of you are way too stubborn. Nue. He's gone. Yeah. She said, she really never gonna show herself again? She's pretty stubborn herself, but I'm sure we got through to her. I have faith I'll see her again someday. You're right, I'm sure we will. Yo, we're back. So this is the bridge. The goat is here! I suppose it's fitting that it's the last stop of the tour. Let's go! It's all worth it. Oh, welcome back. So, you've shown him the full ship then. Finished up maintenance over here too. So, what did you think of the ship? It's quite fascinating. As someone who deals in antiques, I can't help but feel a thrill. According to my power, this place serves as a multitude of hidden purposes. Good eye. I guess that power of yours is pretty handy. By the way, wasn't Sho with you? Master said she'd be taking a look at the exterior. Flying granary is an irreplaceable treasure, so you can never be too careful. It's true. It seems it's true that the ship itself is a single ritual implement. Still missing fragments, so the ship's not operating at full capacity yet. It's not that they're missing, more that Nue's got them. Oh, her visit was so sudden, I completely forgot to ask her about them. Yeah, she left as quickly as she came. Everyone! What's wrong, Master? You seem pretty excited. Don't tell me you found something wrong outside. Quite the opposite. I found these on the deck. No doubt, these splinters are fragments of the flying granary. Hold up. What's going on here? These are the bits Nue had. I don't know either. It seems to be all of them. I doubt they were dropped there by accident. Nue must have left them there for us. She's trying to meet us halfway. I mean, she had that attitude of hers, but... not sure what's going on, but I think I get the idea. About to get things moving after all this time. If we can finish up the flying granary with these, then all we need for Hijiri's revival is the pagoda. If we could just find that, we could break Hijiri's seal. Pagoda, just from the name, sounds like quite the fancy item. Bishamontan's Pagoda holds an incredible amount of Buddhist power. Fortunately, we don't know where it is. I've been searching for it all this time with my dowsing, but no luck. Small enough to hold in your hand. See, I've never seen anything with meeting that description. However, in the off chance I get it in stock, I'll let you know immediately. Thank you, Mr. Corndale. This just makes me more and more interested in this ship. If you don't mind, could you teach me how to operate it sometime? Sure thing. I'm sure a store like yourself knows how to be gentle with it. We're one step closer to finally reviving her. Please wait for us, CG. We're coming to save you. I can't wait for Renosuke the goat to take over. Makai. Just get on. Magic prickles my skin. This is definitely Makai. This place really is the best. It's incredible just how much more relaxing it is here than the corporeal world. Now then, she was around here somewhere, right? I know you're here. Can you hear me? Voice. How long has it been? Yes, it's me, but this is the second time we've talked like this. I can't see the other side of the seal, but I take it you're doing the same as always. By my days reading scripture, I do get the occasional visit from someone who comes to talk with me as well. I must thank you for how kindly you're treating someone whose body's sealed away. Hello, Byakuran. You'd be so humble, you're the one who agreed to your own sealing. It's all due to my own worthiness. Anyway, I visited the surface recently. You wouldn't believe the stories I have for you. Surface, you say? What manner of stories do you have to share? Well, back here about a flying ship. I went and found it buried in the underworld. It's unusual to see such powerful ritual implement. It was fascinating stuff. And as you surmise, your disciples were sealed along with it. I was afraid of that. I have no words. The story doesn't end there. The companions are still on the surface, gathered together a group of humans and yokai and dug up the ship. Even now, they're moving to rescue you. Goodness, I never imagined. From what I saw, they're still ways off, but they're definitely set on getting you out. It's been over 1,000 years since I failed to help them, yet they still yearn for me. Even though it was my actions that caught them up in this. It's just how a popular priest you are. Popular and powerful enough to get sealed away. Wish I could have a spar with you. That's all I know. The rest is up to them. So, you don't intend to meet Shon or the others again? I'm planning to stick around Makai from here on out. I doubt I'll get the chance. You will never see Mima again! Surely you could convey at least a brief message to them for me. I can't have them working for my sake any more than they already have. I'm sure they've got plenty of feelings about it, but I do things my way. Plus, I want to see whether or not their power of faith can even reach here. Alright, that's your choice, I'll respect it. Rissa, here I am in Makai. I wonder what you're up to now. I'm sure I'll never ever see you again. Oh my gosh, bro. You said this is less reading than try, General. I'm starting to not believe that. Alright, Ucho, next I want you to try to make a flame exactly as hot as that one. Calm down as you speak to Yatagarasu. Okay, I'll try. I did it! I did it, Miss Kaneko, Miss Suwako. Very good. I'm surprised how fast you're getting the hang of this. Like your experience of regulating heat in the ruins of blazing hell is paying off. It's been 40 minutes. But you're still recovering, so whatever you do, don't push yourself too hard. Don't worry. That's what this special training is. Whoa. There, see? You can barely stay on your feet. I'm fine. I just tripped. Suppose your body isn't ready for this yet, after all. We'll visit again, so try to get some rest in the meantime. I hate being the only one doing nothing. I can still kind of remember everyone doing their best to stop me. Okuu. Very well, we'll continue, within reason. Forgive me for asking this again, but you're truly okay with this, Ucho? The Labby cutscene an hour? No, it wasn't an hour. Also, there were also breaks in the Labby one too. Although it was up there, but there was a lot less dialogue. This has been non-stop dialogue. What you've been through, I wouldn't blame you if you wished for me to find a way to remove Yatagarasu's power. Please don't take it away. Don't want it, huh? I don't know what I should be doing yet. But if I lost the power, then I'd really be powerless to do anything. After that institute, you still haven't abandoned your dream. Of course, I get that I shouldn't cause any more trouble, but I still want to make a nuclear reactor. I'll get better at using it so I can be useful to everyone. We're patient, so we'll help out. We're planning to take this gradually in the first place anyway. This time you want to be a son of hope for real, right? Yeah, I'm not sure if I really can. But even so, I want to do something to cheer Miss Satori up. Speaking of Satori, we have yet to see her today. Hello, everyone. Not sure how this is going to work out, but seeing you get some real practice and takes a load off my mind. Hello, hope you don't mind us popping in. We were trying to announce ourselves when we arrived, but you weren't in. Sorry about that, I was out doing something. I'm something. Oh, something going on around here? No, I was simply taking a walk around. Still at this cutscene? Absolutely! Looks like your training to control that divine power is going well. Yeah, we were surprised how good our grasp of the basics was. She still have mixed feelings about this, though. This is what Okuu wants, and I plan to be there for her. Furthermore, I understand very well that you're doing this with the best of intentions. Hearing you say that makes this easier on us. So, how are things at the palace? If there's anything else we could help out with. Thank you for the offer, but we're fine here. If something comes up, I'll find a time to discuss it. I see. We are always willing to lend an ear. I think it's a good time's good stopping point for today's training. We'll be back later. Get some rest in the meantime, Okuu. Okay, see you later. Getting a lot more visitors to the palace these days. I need water. I'm getting regular visits from the surface doctor as well. I have to make you handle all this hospitality, Orin. No, I don't mind. I know you're busy, Miss Satori. Koichi still hasn't come home, has she? No, her food's been left untouched, and there's been no sign of her changing her clothes. Till now, she's always been back by night. Could have her missing for a whole week. She got lost somewhere? I'm not really sure why she left, though. I think I pushed her away with something I said. Satori. I was a little belated to suggest, but how about we ask the Oni to help look for her? Yeah, I bet Miss Kaneko and Miss Sawako would be willing to help if we ask too. No, don't do either of those things. This is our problem. We need to handle this ourselves. We'll handle this in a handful of chapters, probably. Please show yourself, Koichi. If only I could see you again, I'd apologize. This is the place you should be coming back to. Oh my gosh, it's the Hakurei Shrine. This is unbelievable. I can finally see the ground. It's been better than last year if I keep shoveling and shoveling. There's no end to it. Well, part of the Shrine Main's job, right? Suck it up and deal. What about you? If you're going to hang out here, then help out. How about you melt the stove with that fancy new Hakuro or something? Sorry, but it's reserved for my personal heater. I'm not handing it over. Sheesh. The last one of you is unbelievable. What do you think a shrine is? Think you could just come here and hang out, shoot some Danmaku, then leave without cleaning up? Come on, you know you enjoy the company. Yeah, I guess. Always having someone around to fight isn't so bad. How about you? You're shivering on the veranda when you could be warming yourself up with some exercise. Oh, it's not every day that you're the one picking the fight. Hey, why'd you stop shoveling? Huh? That sounds like... Hello, Reimu. Would you like a hand? Don't spoil her. She needs to do it herself. Never thought I'd see you three together. You can check up on this place and bumped into them on the way. We started talking about Shiro. Ah, I want in on that chat. I've been looking for it ever since the big fight, but I haven't found a single hair anywhere. Haven't seen it at the shrine, or even heard any rumors. Guess it's the same even for the ones that originally kept it. We won't be able to find it or capture it as long as it keeps lying low. You could told Alice more about what Shiro really is. Oh yeah? Wasn't really much. Shiro's master was originally from the outside world. It was her experiences that led her to hate new ideas and cultural advancements. I wonder if she wasn't a fan of lunar culture or Kaneko's plans. How weird to conflate the outside world with what's in Gensokyo, though. Yes, I completely agree. We may serve the same roles, but foreign technology and fantastic powers are used very differently. Both our trip to the moon and Yadagarasu's nuclear fusion were ultimately fueled by fantasy, and have nothing to do with the outside world. Maybe she doesn't understand the difference between those two worlds. This must be why she was okay rejecting Gensokyo's ways. Yeah, we definitely never think of purging anything. So, you could give you anything else? Like a name or an address? Unfortunately, no. Though she's playing coy again. I think it's a bit different than this time. Yuka knows that this person is making an enemy of all of Gensokyo, but she still made clear that she doesn't plan to cooperate with us. So Yuka has her own perspective on this. It doesn't really bother me. Our plan remains the same. What Shiro did counts as an incident. We resolved those ourselves. Judging by her methods, it's all but certain that she'll take the offensive again for her own purposes. That's when you catch her trail. Yeah, I'll teach her a lesson. But what our methods are. It's been a while since I've come out this far. Now then, where is she? Yuka. Oh, it's nice to see you again. How have you been? Your greeting rings hollow at this stage of the game. I assume I'd never see you again. Oh, and why would that be? You told them about me, both the humans and the yokai. Did you not announce your intent to go against me? You're free to think it however you like, but I didn't tell them about this place. I don't plan to help them any further, either. Though if you don't trust me, you're welcome to try to kick me out. No need. I have no desire to begin fruitless struggle. But I was surprised to hear you've been up to recently. You tried to forcibly separate a yokai and a god who's been fused. Right, unfortunately I failed. You don't seem to have any remorse. Certainly not. This is the best way to safeguard peace in this paradise. Progress of technology will warp human morality and plant the seeds of incurable anxiety. That's why dangerous elements must be purged before that can happen. You didn't care what happened to the host as long as you achieved your goal? Such things are inevitable in service to the cause. Gracious, listening to you is positively draining. I know I just got here, but I already tired of this conversation. Yuka Kazami, if you speak of this to anyone else... Oh, please, I'm on no one's side but my own. I won't support Reimer or the others, but I'm not going to listen to your drivel either. That's all there is to it. I'm not wrong. In the outside world, the advanced technology and its associated set of values have given rise to an era filled with incurable anxiety. But here in Paradise, it's different. People live straightforward lives just like they used to. Indeed, I must protect it. The dream I finally managed to give shape to. A tranquil world where people can have nightmares in peace. Okay, so what I wanted to comment on during that battle is... Who is going to... Oh my gosh, I can't even fucking skip this. Who's going to be in the top 3? Because Diocese is number 1. But some of the Prism Rivers, specifically Merlin, was getting close. And the Prism Rivers got a lot of kills that last mission. Not over yet. No, they need to milk it more. I need to go to bed an hour ago. And I also still need to eat. Look at that beautiful image. Banui! Silver Lunar Chapter? Oh, yeah! Greatest mission in the entire game right there. The Renosuke and Unzen fan service scene. Fuck it. Beautiful sprite. No. Please. No! Using bonus skills. Yeah, some of them are bullshit and I don't really feel like like resetting 20 times or something. Where am I? Hungry and my clothes are all wet. How do I always get home before? Sis? I don't think I can get home anymore. $1 million points. 120 XP. Seeded Eternity. All units under level 52 have gained levels. Maximum upgrade is now 10. Dude! Merlin went from 4th to 2nd! Wow! Where are the Prism Rivers, huh? Well, where are my Prism Rivers at? You're at 124, so you're just behind Sakuya. Okay, that's it. I'm going to bed. This is almost as long as my stream on Wednesday was. Good grief.